Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, we definitely have one of the better defensive midfielders around in this guy, Matic. He's far more than just a shield in front of the defence, having shown the flexibility to be both a recovery maker and supply line, depending on who he's paired with.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bastoni, and it's Acerbi, and Damian. Now it's Dumfries. Out for a throw. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Kostic. Çalhanoğlu to Barella. And he's well positioned here. And Martinez! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Berardi. Oh, a delicate chip. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And he's being shifted off it. And there's the shot! Barella, foot in. Acerbi is there, and he can get that clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Muric gets it clear, and they're back on the ball again. And he's in on goal! Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And that was nowhere near. Now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can.
But has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's gone looking for safety. Di Marco. Barella. And it's Damian. Dumfries. Damian. Acerbi. And Bastoni. Kostic. That's a throw. Berardi with the delivery. Dumfries. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Damian. Dumfries. Now it's Nzola. DiMarco. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Darmian. And Bastoni. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Çalhanoğlu. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Threads one in. And decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Acerbi promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a delicate pass. Çalhanoğlu. And he's let fly! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Darmian. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And they've got a throw. Deftly away. Martinez. DiMarco. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's got away. Pass somewhat off target. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stefan de Vrij. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Dumfries tries making a foray down the right. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Kostic gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a... and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was very necessary. No, he's managed to misplace that. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Martinez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Referee's given a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that looks a decent ball, but that has not gone well. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Dumfries. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
In with the challenge. Now it's Nzola. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. It's a good run down the right. And he was quick to react. Acerbi. And Bastoni. Calhanoglu. Barella. Dumfries. Pinches it off him. 75 minutes played. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Brilliantly cut out. Dumfries. Not the most accurate pass. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 42.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Berardi, looking to play him in. Now it's Nzola. Oh, it's played into the area. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 5 minutes left on the clock. That is lovely. It's a good foot in there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Out to the left it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hits the flank. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Darmian. Played down the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. So that's it. It is all over.